Control your mind. Do not let your mind control you. This is a very powerful message, and I want you guys to come here to join me so that we'll do reaction video with this video together. So now let me start talking and watch it together. Okay, let's start it.
Everything in your life starts and ends with one thing: your mind. The thoughts you think shape your attitude, your actions, and ultimately, your destiny. The reason some people stay stuck while others rise higher is not because of luck, not because of money, and not because of talent. It's because of mindset. The mind is your control center. It decides how you interpret life, how you respond to pain, how you deal with struggle, and how you move through challenges. If you can control your mind, you can control your life. But if your mind controls you, you will always live in chaos. You see, most people wake up every day and let their minds run wild. They allow fear, doubt, anger, and worry to drive them. They let the noise of the world dictate their peace. They let negative people rent space in their head for free, and then they wonder why they feel so lost. The truth is, your peace isn't stolen, you give it away. Your focus isn't broken, you hand it over to distractions. Your confidence
It's
isn't
true.
gone, you let your mind talk you out of it. That's why the first rule of greatness is this: master your mind before your mind masters you. When you wake up, your thoughts begin before your feet hit the floor. And in those moments, you have a choice. You can either take charge of your mind or let your mind take charge of you. You can either say, "Today I control my emotions," or you can let your emotions control you. You can either lead your mind or follow your fear. Every great person you admire, every disciplined soul, every peaceful heart, every strong spirit has learned this one thing: the power of mastering their own thoughts. Your mind is powerful. It will create whatever you feed it. Feed it fear, and you'll live in worry. Feed it faith, and you'll walk in courage. Feed it excuses, and you'll stay stuck. Feed it discipline, and you'll grow stronger. Whatever you put in your mind will multiply. It's a mirror, reflecting what you believe about yourself. And if you don't take control of it, it will replay every failure, every
It's right.
fear, every insecurity until you begin to believe that's who you are. But you are not your thoughts. You are the one who decides which thoughts to believe. When you learn to control your mind, you stop reacting to everything around you. You stop letting every comment, every opinion, every problem pull your peace away. You begin to live with purpose. You begin to walk with calmness. You begin to understand that not every battle deserves your attention. Some battles are only meant to be ignored. Not everything that demands your reaction deserves it. Control your mind, and you'll learn the art of peace. People who cannot control their minds are slaves to their emotions. They get angry too quickly. They take everything personally. They assume the worst. They worry about what others think. They let fear decide their future. But those who have mastered their minds have mastered their lives. They are calm under pressure. They think clearly under stress. They choose faith when others choose fear. And they remain grounded when others lose balance. That's the difference between weakness and strength, mental control. You will never have peace until you learn to silence the voice of negativity inside your head. That voice that says, "You're not enough, you're too late, you've failed too many times, you don't deserve it." That voice has destroyed more dreams than any external force ever could. You have to fight back. You have to say,
It's true.
"No, I am enough. I am capable. I am chosen. I am stronger than my fears." Because once you take authority over your thoughts, you take authority over your life. It's not easy, but it's necessary. The mind will always try to pull you toward comfort, toward the easy path, toward instant gratification. But remember this: comfort kills growth. Comfort kills dreams. Comfort kills purpose. You must train your mind to love discomfort, because that's where strength is born. Every time you push through the urge to quit, your mind grows tougher. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, your mind grows sharper. Every time you control your thoughts instead of letting them control you, your power multiplies. Controlling your mind doesn't mean ignoring your emotions. It means managing them. It means feeling the fear but moving forward anyway. It means hearing the doubt but refusing to obey it. It means acknowledging the pain but not letting it define you. Emotions are visitors, let them come and go, but don't give them the keys to your life. Don't let them drive your decisions. When your mind is in control, your emotions follow direction. But when your emotions are in control, your life becomes chaos. You have to understand something powerful. Your mind believes what you tell it most. If you tell it you can't do something, it will believe you. If you tell it life is unfair, it will find proof of that. But if you tell it you are strong, capable, and blessed, it will align your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions with that truth. Your words are commands to your mind. Speak life into it. Speak strength into it. Speak peace into it. Every day, your thoughts are either working for you or against you. Choose them wisely. When you control your mind, you stop chasing external validation. You stop needing everyone to
Whatever that he's saying the truth. I think that is the human life. There are some things that we cannot change, but we have to change it if we want better life. Because if you want better life, you have to control everything. If you cannot control everything for yourself, emotional can drive you to some place that you may not like to be in that part. So this is very powerful message. I really love today motivational this video. And also let me know in the comment section if you watch it up to this point so far, and how are you thinking, what are you thinking about this video? Let me know. And are you enjoying it? Did you also love it? And do you want me to bring more motivational videos? If you say yes, please leave your comments in the comments below so that I'll know that yes, people are enjoying it, so that I can search and bring more videos here so that we all do reaction, we all watch it together. Let me stop talking and we continue to watch it. Yeah?
but from the ability to handle them calmly. You must understand that the mind can be trained. Just like you train your muscles in the gym, you train your mind with discipline. Every time you meditate, pray, read, reflect, or spend time in silence, you are training your mind to be still, focused, and resilient. It's not something that happens overnight, but if you stay consistent, you'll begin to notice something powerful. Things that used to bother you won't bother you anymore. Things that used to scare you will no longer control you. Things that used to break you will now strengthen you. The most dangerous thing in the world is an uncontrolled mind. Because when you lose control of your mind, you lose control of your mouth. You say things you regret. You lose control of your emotions. You act impulsively. You lose control of your habits. You start slipping into patterns of laziness and excuses. But when you learn to control your mind, you become the calm in every storm. You become a force that cannot be shaken. You become the kind of person that peace follows wherever you go. There will always be voices in your head, fear, doubt, worry, and insecurity, but there will also be another voice, the voice of faith, the voice of hope, the voice of strength. The question is, which one will you listen to? Which one will you give power to? Because whichever voice you feed, that's the one that will grow louder. Train your mind to feed the voice that uplifts you, not the one that destroys you. Sometimes, controlling your mind means walking away from chaos. It means saying no to drama. It means refusing to argue with people who want to drain your energy. It means being okay with silence. Because a peaceful mind is not empty, it's full of strength. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to prove your point to everyone. You just need to keep your peace, stay calm, and keep moving forward. Control your mind before your emotions ruin what your patience could have built. Control your mind before your fear destroys what your faith could have created. Control your mind
Everything that
before your doubt
he's
stops
saying the
what God has
truth.
planned for you. Because the enemy doesn't have to destroy you, he just has to distract you. If he can get inside your head, he's already won half the battle. Protect your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. If you want to change your life, you don't start with your surroundings, your friends, or your job. You start with your mind. A new mindset will change your attitude. A new attitude will change your behavior. A new behavior will change your results. And new results will change your life. That's why the most powerful transformation always begins in the mind. When you control your mind, even in the darkest moments, you'll find light. Even in the hardest seasons, you'll find peace. Even when everyone gives up, you'll still have faith. Because your power comes from within. It's not about what's happening around you, it's about what's happening inside you. That's the secret to living strong. So every morning, take a few minutes and remind yourself, I am in control of my mind. I am not my thoughts. I choose what I believe. I choose peace over fear, focus over distraction, discipline over comfort, and faith over doubt. Because the moment you make that choice, your life begins to change. This is how you become unstoppable. This is how you stay grounded in chaos. This is how you win the war within. Control your mind, and your life will follow. Asterisk, asterisk, control your mind part. 2. Asterisk, asterisk. When you start to control your mind, something incredible happens. Your whole world begins to change without anything external shifting. The same problems may still be there, but they no longer destroy your peace. The same people may still test your patience, but they no longer control your emotions. The same obstacles may still appear, but they no longer intimidate you. Why? Because your power is no longer outside of you. It's within you. And once your inner world becomes stronger than your outer world, you become unshakable. Your mind is the foundation of everything you experience. It turns challenges into lessons or into suffering. It turns pain into power or into bitterness. It turns rejection into redirection or into regret. It all depends on how you train it. You can either let your mind drag you down, or you can train it to lift you higher. People often think controlling the mind is about perfection. It's not. It's about awareness. It's about catching your thoughts before they control your mood. It's about recognizing when fear starts to whisper and choosing faith instead. It's about knowing when your mind is lying to you, telling you you're not good enough, and responding with truth. Because an uncontrolled mind will always lie, it will magnify problems, it will predict worst outcomes, and it will make you doubt your worth. But a trained mind will filter lies and hold on to truth. One of the greatest skills you can ever develop is the ability to observe your thoughts without becoming them. To hear your doubt and say, that's just a thought, not a fact. To hear your fear and say, that's just emotion, not my destiny. To feel anxiety and remind yourself, this too shall pass. That's what mental control looks like, not suppressing emotions, but mastering your response to them. Every single day, your mind is feeding you hundreds of thoughts. Most of them are recycled from yesterday. That's why most people live the same emotional day over and over again, because they never challenge their thinking patterns. They keep replaying the same story of I can't, I failed, I'm not enough, and their life keeps following the same pattern. You cannot live a new life with an old mindset. You must interrupt the cycle. You must teach your mind a new language, the language of faith, strength, and focus. The more you train your mind, the quieter it becomes. The more you practice control, the more peace you feel. You begin to realize that you don't have to react to everything. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. You don't have to explain your growth to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You can just be still. You can just be focused. You can just keep walking. Because mental control gives you the strength to move in silence and let your results speak for you. The most powerful people in history weren't the loudest. They were the most disciplined. They were the ones who could stay calm under pressure. They were the ones who didn't let anger make their decisions. They were the ones who didn't let fear stop their actions. Because when your mind is calm, you see clearly. When your mind is stable, your choices improve. And when your choices improve, your entire life elevates. If you want to live a better life, you must control what you allow into your mind. That means filtering your environment. It means protecting your space from negativity. It means being careful with what you watch, what you read, and who you spend your time with. Because your mind absorbs energy, and if you constantly surround yourself with chaos, your thoughts will reflect chaos. But if you surround yourself with peace, wisdom, and purpose, your mind will reflect that too. Control your mind by controlling your focus. What you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, you'll see more problems. If you focus on blessings, you'll see more blessings. It's not magic, it's mindset. The human brain looks for evidence to support whatever you believe. If you believe life is unfair, your mind will find proof of that everywhere. But if you believe that life is preparing you for greatness, your mind will find strength in every...
So far, if you make it up to this point, let me know what you guys think about this video, okay? I really want to know your thoughts in the comments below. And also, you can, if you have any video in mind and you want me to bring it to this channel, please leave your comments in the comments below and tell me the video, the type of videos that you want me to bring to you people, okay? I will definitely going to bring it here so that we all watch together, okay? Let's continue, but don't forget to like this video and share it to others also, so that we all will learn something from it, because today's lesson is very good. It's for the mind controlling, how to control your mind. This is very, very powerful message to all of us. Let's continue watching.
Perfection. And that's when true strength appears: quiet, humble, focused strength. The kind that doesn't need to be seen to be powerful. If you want to become mentally strong, practice stillness. Spend time in silence every day. Reflect, pray, listen to your thoughts. Notice how your mind jumps from one thing to another. Don't fight it, guide it. Teach it to slow down. Teach it to focus. Most people live their lives reacting, scrolling, replying, rushing. They never stop long enough to think clearly. But those who take time to still their minds, they become unstoppable. They stop reacting to life and start creating life. A controlled mind doesn't mean a boring life. It means a balanced one. It means having the power to stay calm in chaos, grateful in struggle, and humble in success. It means not being controlled by your moods or impulses. It means doing what's right even when it's uncomfortable. Because the real test of mental strength isn't how you act when things are easy, but how you stay centered when everything seems to fall apart. Think about this. The strongest storms always pass. The darkest nights always end. But the question is, what happens to you in the middle of it? Do you let your mind break you, or do you let it strengthen you? Do you panic, or do you prepare? Do you focus on what you've lost, or on what you can learn? Control your mind, and every storm becomes a classroom. Every failure becomes a teacher. Every setback becomes a setup. Your mind is like a lens. Whatever you focus it on, that's what you magnify. If you focus on pain, pain grows. If you focus on hope, hope grows. That's why two people can face the same challenge and come out completely different. One becomes bitter, the other becomes better. The difference isn't what happened, it's what they focused on. It's how they controlled their thoughts. Don't allow temporary emotions to make permanent decisions. Sometimes your mind will tell you to quit when you just need to rest. Sometimes it will tell you it's over when you're just one step away. Sometimes it will tell you you're losing when you're actually learning. That's why you must learn to question your thoughts. Don't believe everything your mind tells you when you're tired, scared, or angry. A calm mind sees truth. A chaotic mind sees illusions. You can't control what people say. You can't control what life throws at you, but you can control your response. That's what separates the strong from the weak. The power of response. The ability to say, I won't let this break my peace. I won't let this change my character. I won't let this take my focus. Because every time you choose control over reaction, your inner power grows. Your mind is the gatekeeper of your soul. It decides what enters and what stays. So guard it. Guard it with truth. Guard it with gratitude. Guard it with faith. Because once negativity enters your mind, it will try to multiply. Don't give it a chance. Replace it immediately with strength. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to control your mind. When you focus on what you have, your mind becomes content. When you focus on what's missing, your mind becomes restless. The more you practice gratitude, the more your mind begins to see abundance instead of lack. That's why peaceful people are not the ones who have everything, they are the ones who are grateful for everything. Learn to be still when your mind is racing. Learn to breathe when your emotions are high. Learn to pause before reacting, because silence is not weakness, it's control, it's maturity, it's wisdom. Sometimes your greatest strength is in your ability to say nothing, to wait, and to let your emotions pass before making a move. When you control your mind, you start living intentionally. You stop doing things out of habit and start doing them out of purpose. You stop letting your feelings decide your day. You stop giving attention to things that don't deserve your energy. You start choosing what matters, who matters, and how you spend your time. That's freedom, not being controlled by emotions, but guided by vision. Most people want to control everything except the one thing they can actually control: their mind. They try to control people, situations, outcomes, but peace begins when you stop trying to control the world and start mastering your thoughts. You can't always change what happens to you, but you can always choose how you be. Think about it. That's your power. That's your strength. It takes courage to control your mind because it means taking responsibility for your life. It means you can no longer blame others for your mood, your anger, or your lack of progress. It means admitting that your peace is your responsibility. But once you accept that truth, you become powerful because now you're no longer waiting for someone to fix your mind, you're taking charge of it yourself. When you control your mind, you don't need everything to be perfect. You don't need everyone to like you. You don't need every door to open. You just need to stay centered, focused, and faithful. Because a controlled mind knows that everything is temporary, the pain, the fear, the delay, the doubt, all of it passes. But your strength remains. When you have control of your mind, people can betray you and you'll still find peace. Life can disappoint you and you'll still find faith. You can fail 1,000 times and still rise again because your strength doesn't depend on circumstances, it comes from within. Your mind is your best friend or your worst enemy. Treat it like the most valuable thing you own, because it is. Train it with wisdom, feed it with truth, and protect it with discipline. Because when you control your mind, you control your future. When you finally learn to control your mind, you'll realize that peace was never something you had to find, it was something you had to build. It was never lost. It was buried under fear, doubt, worry, and noise. The more you silence the noise, the more clearly you'll hear your purpose. The more you master your mind, the more you master your life. You'll begin to see that you are not a victim of circumstances, you are a product of choices. And your choices are shaped by your thoughts. When your thoughts become disciplined, your decisions become powerful. When your decisions become powerful, your destiny becomes unstoppable. There will come a day when you look back and realize that every storm, every trial, every sleepless night was shaping your mind for something greater. You'll understand that the battle was never against the world, it was always against your own thoughts. Once you win that battle, nothing outside can defeat you. So wherever you are right now, make this decision. I will take control of my mind. I will no longer allow fear to direct my steps. I will no longer let doubt decide my destiny. I will not be a prisoner of my emotions. I will not let negativity steal my peace. I will live by faith, not by fear. I will feed my mind with strength, with gratitude, with discipline, with truth. Every morning when you wake up, remind yourself, my mind works for me. It serves my purpose, not my pain. It follows my focus, not my fear. Every night before you sleep, remind yourself, I am in control of my thoughts, my emotions, and my reactions. My peace is mine to protect. My focus is mine to guide. My life is mine to shape. When your mind is in control, no storm can shake you. No failure can break you. No insult can define you. You become untouchable, not because life is easy, but because you are steady, because you refuse to give your peace away, because you've built a fortress inside your mind that nothing can destroy. And remember this, the most powerful weapon in the world is a disciplined mind guided by faith. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose friends and find new ones. But if you lose control of your mind, you lose yourself. Protect it with everything you have. Because a calm, focused, faith-filled mind is a treasure no one can take from you. So keep training it. Keep feeding it. Keep protecting it. The world may not understand your silence, your focus, your peace, but that's okay. You're not here to be understood. You're here to grow. You're here to lead. You're here to rise above the noise. Control your mind, and you will control your future. Control your mind, and you will walk in peace. Control your mind, and you will become everything you were meant to be. If this message touched your soul, take a moment and type in the comments, I control my mind. Let the world know you're not a prisoner of your past, you're the master of your thoughts. If this gave you strength, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear it right now. Because the truth is simple, the one who controls their mind controls their world. Thank you so much for watching.
Your mind can drive you to do something. In 5 minutes time, you are going to regret it. Oh, why did I do this? I wish I did not do it. Why? Because of that time, your mindset, what your mind told you, that is what you follow your mind and do it, and later you get regretted. So let all of us, this thing is video is teaching me, you and her and him and everyone, that if you cannot control, it's good for everyone to be controlling your mind. If you cannot control your mind, that is very dangerous. Please, after listening to this video, if you are type of someone who cannot control your mind, after watching this video, please, you need to start doing something with your life, because it's very dangerous. And also, don't forget, if you watch it up to this point, try to share this video to others also, so that they also will do what they also enjoy it. Share it with others so that they also enjoy it, and be part of Glow Within TV. This channel is all about motivational channel. It's about motivational reaction videos that I'm doing, how we can do to support each other, because my aim is how we can do to support each other. There's a lot of people going through from depression. There are a lot of people going through just feeling loneliness. So this type of videos, it will keep you motivate, for you not to feel lonely, for you not to feeling alone, for you not to thinking that you are just alone, you are broke, you are down, you are nothing. This type of video will make you know that yes, you are someone. Whether there is someone in your life or not, you can still stand in your feet. You can do everything without anyone. This is what we are trying to motivate each other, because we all need it. I need it, you also need it. All of us, we all need this thing, this energy, we need it. That is the purpose of this channel. So please don't forget, as I said, if you know you haven't subscribed, we are just growing this channel. Actually, I created this channel, that was last year. I think August was that. Yeah, last year. Let me just put, I can't remember the month. I created it last year, but I was not consistency posting videos. But right now, I'm back to back with, this is 2026. I created it on 2025. Now in January 2026, we are in January now. So right now I'm here to be back and back with reaction videos. So this channel is not going to lay down again. It's going to be coming, at least I'm trying to see my consistency. I'm trying to see if I can post 2 videos per week and short videos. But if I cannot do it like that, then I'm going to be posting 1 video per week. That's going to be maybe Sunday, and also posting short videos. So please support me, and let us grow this channel together. Okay, I love you all. Bye bye.